Carlos, in 1992 in Hungary, an Italian photographer, a very well-known one, came up to me and told me that I wasn't driving for Benetton the following year, that Patrese had my drive, which I found quite a shocking way to find out, but at least it was halfway through the season. You're starting this season in the most unusual position, knowing that Lewis is incoming. Tell us about your mentality. How are you going to approach this year?
For me, this year is a lot simpler than I think what it looks for from the outside. I have 1 year left with Ferrari, 2024. It means I can focus purely and only in 2024 with them, you know, and extract the maximum performance out of this year's package, this year's engineers, this year's mentality of the team, and focus solely on developing this year's car and putting this car as far ahead as possible, you know. And then once the last race of the season arrives, I will say goodbye to everyone, obviously with a bit of it will be emotional because I've been spending 4 years in this amazing team and I've enjoyed every single second of it. I've enjoyed being teammates with Charles. I've enjoyed, you know, many, many moments. But with 24 races still ahead, it's impossible to think too much about the future without even knowing how this season is going to play out, no? Without knowing how good this year's car can be and what things we can achieve. So fully motivated, full of motivation, as I said, to extract the maximum out of this year's car and see where that gets us at the end of the year. Will you be more of a free spirit? You'll be more Team Carlos? No, I don't think so. Anyone who knows me around the paddock knows I've always been a team player. I've always done the maximum for each team that I've been to, and I've been to a few now. And I think everyone knows that I always put the team first before me. I will keep doing that, especially in a place like Ferrari, where I value so much this team and this brand. And, it doesn't mean that if I get opportunities to win and opportunities to score podiums, I will keep fighting for them. But the team spirit will always remain there. And there's nothing to say you won't return to Ferrari at some point. Exactly. That's why I'm a big fan of not closing any doors for the future. Yes, I'm not going to be in Ferrari in 2025 and onwards. Who knows, with maybe still 10 years ahead in my career, what could happen in the future. For now, I know that I'm not going to be here and I need to focus in somewhere else and see where I'm going to race next and where I'm going to do my next 3 or 4 years, my next World Championship title fight, where it's going to try and be and where I'm going to try and be world champion. But I know for sure that's not going to be Ferrari, but all the other options are nearly open, and the future, who knows?